Well, today we're doing some redneck engineering. No, not on the motorcycle, on my lawnmower. Let me show you what we got going on. Alright. Basically, I got a problem because the fuel tank is cracked right along the seam here. I took it off already. It's just along here. And instead of this oily and nasty and it's old, I mean, this mower has got to be 5, maybe 10, maybe more years old. So, if anybody else is kind of redneck like me, you see what we're going with here. So, as soon as I finish drinking this here Sprite, or Sierra Mist, whatever you call it, I'm going to drink a lot more than that. Basically, rinse it out, let it dry out. We're going to drill a hole in this. Thread this on into it. Throw a little bit of I'm guessing either this one, because I got a couple of them, or maybe this one. This one, you know, JB's my go-to, but we'll see. This one's cheaper. I already had to fix my throttle linkage. Right along there, you can see the glue line right there. Trying to get it off, I actually broke it. But that was a while ago, like a week. So, all right, well, let me finish that, and then drill a hole in this. Hopefully, the right size of this once I find the proper drill bit. Yeah, it'll be easy to get off with 2 hands. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, spent a little bit of time here. As you can tell, I've gone past the point of gluing that on there. It's worked pretty well. I went ahead and strapped the rigged up support so I can get the air out of the line. Got my shutoff valve in place there. Now I'm running into an issue with the gasket between the prime and the carb. It has a little bit of a gap there, so it's when I prime it, it kind of just blows it out between the carb, and that's pretty much what it's running on. So I know I got my gas valve off. I'm trying to get the fuel out of here, so we prime it up a whole bunch of times. You can hear the noise. See, it has a hole there because when you push in, you compress the air, and you let out, it sucks air in again. That's normal. But underneath that cover there, you can see I'll try to do this with one hand. It hasn't worked out before, but let's try it. Don't run my feet over. Hold on, folks. That's about all I get. Went ahead and ordered a few more gaskets, just in case, but I'm going to take it apart, that there, take it off, and stare at it for about 10 minutes, and I'll figure out what to do next. Might have to just drop the bowl in the carb, make sure we're getting enough fuel in there. Because I believe the prime just to get a little extra kick because it doesn't have a choke on it. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I went ahead and removed the cover for the carb, or the air filter housing cover. And just in here is where it starts to come through. Let's see if I can, while I prime it, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hopefully I'm going to turn the fuel. Wait, there it goes. So basically all the gas I'm pushing here is what's coming through. Suck it in. So that's the problem. That's what I'm running into, is I don't know if it's actually filling the bowl for the carb down here, or if it's just running off of the fuel I'm dumping right here as I prime it. So, alright, well, time to take more pieces off. Well, it had fuel coming out of the bolt, so that wasn't the problem. Went ahead and ordered that gasket. It'll be here on Friday. It's Wednesday now, so. Alright, well, once I get this all taken care of, I'll update you guys and let you know if my redneck engineering works. Because right now, I believe it's getting fuel. That was the main problem with it. And my little shindig, well, this right here. This little shindig right here, yeah, that's my clip there. for not for holding this up. That actually over on this side of the Murray mower from, I did confirm, this thing is 17 years old, from 2002. Well, usually when you grab the handle up top there, that piece right there is usually hanging down. It pulls these two together. Well, what that does is it pulls the brake off the basically flywheel, and it pulls off the sparks ground, so it can actually have spark to the plug. So that's what that part of the Redneck engineering is for. But the little deal I have going here, the fuel shutoff valve and my custom fuel tank here, I put a hole in it because I thought maybe we need to vent it. Maybe it had a, I don't know, vapor lock or something. I'm probably just going to drink another 2 liter or just find one. I mean, I have plenty of water bottles that fit that cap. So, alright, well, I'll update you guys later.
It's Friday. And I got my mail. I also got an interesting little design, art stuff my son made in school. Not really sure who thought of it. Let me show you this. Nice little town. The dirt. The dirt. It looks like poop. But hey, if mashed up Cheerios and water does a trick, keep them happy. I'll buy a box. Oh boy. Alright, serious matters. I got my parts in. Let me just, don't need that. Don't need that. Guess what I got? I got an air filter, the pre-filter, the new air filter, and a carburetor. $14. Yeah, $14. Get this damn thing out of the way. Alright, well. So, I basically bought the carburetor just in case it had a little issue. And just, you know, extra parts never hurt. I did notice, trying to remember mine, but this one, little carburetor, I think on mine, this part, you know, the actuator, I think it's supposed to be on this side. Or I glued it on the wrong way, that's why it doesn't work. I don't even know. Ooh, I wonder if I glued it on wrong, so it doesn't open. I gotta check that out. That would explain why it doesn't work. But either way, we gotta replace that gasket. So I've found, here we go. Boom. The new gasket. Come on, lighting. I got poor lighting today. New gasket between the carb and the air filter housing. And this one goes between the carb and the motor. So let me finish this, get in the garage. Meet you there.
Alrighty, now we're in the field, and I finished that up. Here's the gasket, here's the old one. So go ahead and pop out this old one. See right there, it's a bit swollen in one spot. This one, not at all. So put the new gasket in. And then we'll slip the cover on. Should fire right up. Make sure everything's all pressed on there properly. Give it a little assistance. You don't want to break the gasket. Be very careful. You know, just like I'm being. Sits nice and flush. No debris in there. Okay. Get her back on. Breather for the crankcase. Yeah, right there. Stay. No, or not. Front one on here. I always want to start the bolts by hand. I've done it before with when I was using bigger stuff than impact. Tend to strip it. So I like to start everything by hand first. And after that I'll use the tools. Snug it all down. Just should work a lot better now. Wrench on the end of this thing. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Snug. Oops. Alright. Oh, listen to that. It works great now. Okay, now I got our filters. Air filter, because remember the last one? Looks like this. And we won't need that. We got a nice new one. And this one's a pre-filter. Some people have it, some people don't. I always recommend it, especially if you're doing a lot of mowing. So, all right, I'm gonna get it all back together and stick around for when she starts up. All right, it's all together. Fuel's on. Ignition is on. Oh, wish me luck. Ta-da! Not a much one. Until next time, see you later.